These two teams are just tearing each other apart. There's just no. It's just bad. It's just so bad. First set was pretty much. I mean, it was tit for tat until Jason just had a flaw in his throw. Kyle played well. Salem played well. 5-3 first set. Interceptors. Second set was just messy. Ricky caught two good throws, and they still somehow lost. Miller caught Ricky's good throw and Jay Soto's good throw, and survived them to the third set, 5-4. Last set, everybody played well. Jason had another. I mean, his stats looked horrendous, but he didn't have a bad game. Ricky caught Jason's ball again, and the rest of the interceptors just had a good set, a solid set. Reapers, James isn't cracking up to what he's supposed to be. Miller played absolutely solid. 14-12 three-set game. These two teams don't have to see each other the rest of the year. They should see each other. Pretty good weather in Las Vegas for the Cats to come in town, for the Pharaohs to play. Win Factory is now on a 2-game win streak, so the name finally fits. They had a very strong game. The Cats, the first set was all Cats' faults. The second set was Curtis just being worth the $6 million. First set, you had Joseph and Walter with bad throws. Charlie had a good set. Lenore and Holcomb actually had a good set. 5-1. Just Cats are just not playing. Second set, Cats had the upper hand even when Curtis had a catch. They still had the upper hand, but Zach to end the set threw to Curtis, but Curtis caught it, and 5-4, 10-5 win for the. It was actually a barn burner in Diamond Beach, as the #1 Toros came to town. It was a pretty standard game. Reed getting two good throws out beginning of the set, but Lyons caught his second one and just began to wreak havoc on the Toros. But Raekwon he got out three good throws, tried to rally his team back into it, but it was too much. 5-4 first set Diamonds. Second set, Toros didn't play particularly well. Diamonds did not play well either. The Toros won at 5-3. The third set, both teams, the Diamonds were on their toes. They were nailing it. You had a catch from Antonio, a good throw by Renier. They were on it. But the Toros, bad throw by Martin. Raekwon didn't step in to help. And Diamonds squeezed one out. 13-13, Diamonds win 3 sets. Another cold one in Chicago, but the Gremlins couldn't pull one off this time against a non-division opponent. They looked absolutely flat. Dante and Casey had terrible games. First set 5-3. Sanchito caught Casey's ball to really set that one off. And Sanchito caught Melisiswe's ball in the second set to do 5-1 that time. Really boring game. Silverbacks looking like a legit contender at this point. They play like a solid unit. And Gremlins looked very weak. Casey's not what she used to be. Dante can't lead a team. They might need. Dizzy Devils slid into Atlanta and made things a little scary for the Skylarks. First set, it was tit for tat, but Maurice had a bad throw, and it was picked up, and the Dizzy Devils won 5-4. Now the Skylarks weren't playing on their game. Keith missed a throw, and Maurice missed a throw. And then the second set was Maurice started off it by missing a throw. You thought it was going to be a downhill battle, but Elsa Rodrigo missed a throw, Lindbergh missed a throw. The Dizzy Devils just don't have that talent. They're not a very good team. So talent just trumped there. 5-3 second set for the Skylarks. Third set, Elios had a strong game throughout. Maurice finally had a strong set. Keith and Hallstrom missed a throw, though, so it was not the best game for them against a pretty bad team. But they pulled off the win in 3 sets, 14-2. Marquez came down to a sunny, hot Florida, and with intentions of absolutely beating up on the Dragonfish. The Dragonfish viewed it as one of their only shots at a win this season, so they played very strong. They played It was all good. They were doing really well. It was 4-4. Temp was set to make the game over, but then Pascal caught the ball and the set was over. Second set was all Dragonfish. Samir bad throw, Glenn Davies bad throw, Narrow Streets bad throw. Dragonfish barely, they played okay. Temp had a strong game throughout. Stats don't show it, but he did. 5-2, take it to the third set. Third set was all Margay's. Temp had got caught. Dimitri bad throw, K. Smith bad throw. And Margay's 12-10, 3 sets. Empire debut at home versus the lowly Sea Dogs. Empire trying to really distance themselves away from the North, and they did another good job of it. Sea Dogs played pretty well for their talent, and Richard set things off in the first set. It was tit for tat until he caught Tamp's ball in 5-3 first set. Second set was, Alexander started off with a bad throw, but Parker had a good set. Richard had continued to have a good set, and Empire were just the better team. Not really any game-breaking stats. They're just better. Well, it finally happened. The Swedish game took place in Homostadion, and it was the Scarlet Ember really fed off the crowd, but the Gold were they're just a more talented team right now. Travis, Simeon, they really can't be stopped right now. The first set, Scarlet Ember had them down 4-1. 4-1, and Simeon just racked up 5 points to win the set. Second set, Simeon played strong, Pelletier played strong, but a missed throw by Travis and Mussman enabled Skogstad and Sven to show out for their home crowd. 5-3. Last set, Travis was just unstoppable. He caught Sven's good ball and caught Ramsey's bad ball, but it was pretty unstoppable forces when Simeon and Travis got going. Scarlet Ember tried to play their best, but time to go home.